Alright, what up my peeps? You got the sides coming at you. It's Friday evening in the backyard. Big shout out to the Crap Nation crew. What up my peeps? Yeah, I just got finished kicking it over there with Alfredo over there in Kick. Kicking it with Alfredo and Kick. How about that? Uh, it was decent. Had a decent roll. Then after that, shit went straight downhill. So, alright. Time to get my Friday night session in before I put the equipment away. So let's do this. Alright. We got a $3,000 buy-in. Alright. $25 table. And 10 up top of the ATS. So incidentally tonight, what I'm going to be doing, this practice session is going to be getting ready for, I got a run coming up to Shreveport. Down the road down there. And if you know anything about Shreveport, you know Shreveport is all about crapless crap. I think every casino down there have crapless crap on their tables. So guess what? Time to brush up on our crapless crap plays. So let's do this. All right. Going with a, let's go with a 6556 on the come out. You know what? No. Not just that to come out. Actually, we need to go 25, 25, 25. Working to come out. Okay. All the extremes, 25 on all the extremes, working to come out. And 25 whirl. Hey, is that a good bet? We'll find out. Let's see. Alright, here we go. Dice are moving, dice are flying. Dice out. Alright, we got a 4, 6, 10. Alright. Lose whirl. Alright. Almost had that midnight. Almost. Alright, so tell you what. Right now, let's just focus on the inside. Let's go 6, 8, 180. 5 and 9, 150. And what I'm going to be doing here tonight that's a little different is I'm going to be using two different style of tossing. You guys know I toss the chopper exclusively. However, tonight I'm going to mix it up a little. But we're trying to hit the ATS by any means necessary. So let's see how the hell this works out. Alright. Here we go. Looking for 10. Say so. Alright, looks like a 369. So yeah, I've been messing around doing this little bit where I change between the chopper and PARR, 3-finger grip, and I have been doing pretty decent on the ATS, so I am going to try to incorporate that into my play. We get 210 on that hit. Alright. Alright, here we go. Dice are moving, dice are flying. Looking for 10. Dice off. Alright, we got a 1, 3, 4. Okay. What happened? I think I forgot to put my 4 and 10 up. No. Let's just say I didn't have a 4 and 10. Don't start that. Okay, so tell you what, guess we're gonna place the 4 and 10. Cause this is a crapless crap table and it gets expensive real quick. If you're not careful, you could be going through a whole bunch of money real quick. Alright. So now it's back to PARR GTC grip 3V. Alright, we're looking for that 10. Say so. Looks like a 426, easy 6. Oh, damn it. And I have not been putting anything in the tracker. Yeah. This one I got the tracker here. Well, we start off with 6 4 10. Okay, then we had 4 2 6. No, I think a 5 4 9. And now a 4 2 6. Okay, not too shabby. Yep, I'm going to switch between style, mix it up a little, and I'm using 2 different set in between actually. On the PARR toss, I'm using a 3V, a 2363, because I notice when I toss PARR, my dice tend to stay pretty much on axis or in the throwing plane, as some would say. And yeah. Alright, let's get back to the chopper. And with the chopper, what I'm throwing here is a 2663 cross 6. Okay, so. Alright, 369, Nina. Alright, let's mark it up. 210. Alright, you know what? I got 3 hits in. I'm going to regress my bets. I need to practice like I'm really planning to play. So, I'm going to regress our bets down to 160 across. Okay, we're going to leave that 760 out there still. Just regressing our bets down. Alright, $40 change. Alright, and we get the rack. We get the rack 500. Let's keep it going. Haven't hit any extremes yet. Now let's just stay focused right now. Alright, back on our 3V. Alright, looking for 10. Okay, so 415. Okay, let's mark it. 25 gets you 35. You know what? Let's press it to 50. Put 10 in the rack. Okay. If you're on a crapless crap table, you gotta be hitting the extreme. That's where this cross 6 comes in. 2663. Okay, so 549, got lucky, bad toss. Alright, getting it on the inside. That's good. Oh, 35. Press to 9 goes to 50, put 10 in the rack. Now, some people would say, why, Sarge, why you changing between different style of toss? Well, you know what, for me, what it does is it makes me focus harder on my mechanics for that particular toss. Like right now, I'm switching back over to PARR. Now I got to make sure I'm 100% focused on the mechanics. Again, I'm always 100% focused, but again, you want to make sure that you know, you're locked and caught. All right, here goes. Okay, so 426. Did I be putting in? What did I miss? I know I missed something. 426. All right. Mark 6, 35. Probably have not been doing a good job keeping up with the tracker. I'm busy running my mouth. And reset the hard 6. So far since I regress, haven't put anything back in the rack because well, we already locked in a profit. Right now we're just trying to get our bets pressed up pretty good and start collecting. Alright, here we go. Back to the chopper. I'm kind of weaving between them, mixing it up. So here we go. Okay, so 268. Alright, let's mark the 8. 35. Going to 60. Put a nick oil. Reset the hard 8. I need to reset that hard 6 if I haven't. Alright. So when I toss the PARR shot, I'm using a 3V. When I toss the chopper, I'm using a cross 6. Variation of a cross 6. Alright. So here we go. Back to a 2-3-6-3 3V. Okay, so 415. Mixing up the styles just a little. 415, 75 for 5. Alright. It's back to the cross 6 and the chopper. The 2-6-6-3. A variant of the cross 6. Alright, here we go. Let's get to the chopper. Okay, so now Cinco Dos 5-2. So not too shabby on that one. Let's see, we get the double digits. I think we're just about to get the ding ding ding. We got a shooter. and did not hit any extremes. Wow. 5-2. I probably didn't keep up with the count correct anyhow. Alright. So that was decent. I was trying to press to get to black and before I collect. Good idea, bad idea. Okay. So, decent hand, first hand. Let's go back. We'll work the extremes, a quarter and all the extremes. Go back up for 10, 10, 10. 25, 30 on the pass line. Okay, and we already got our 760 across. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go with a 6-5, 5-6, kissing threes. All right, this is my crapless crap set. This is what I need to really be focused on. Okay, so. 1, 3, 4. Alright, 1, 3, 4. Okay. Select 4. Let's go. I'm gonna go 3 times odds on that. You know what? I'm gonna stick with this 3V for the PARR toss. Alright. Here we go. Okay, so 4, 5, 9. One dice rolled up a little high. 4, 5, 9. Okay. That's gonna pay 210. Alright. Back to the kissing threes. 6, 5, 5, 6. And the chopper. Okay, so 6, 4, 10. 10 in the end. Okay. Just gonna pay a hundo. And we'll press that to press the 10 to 150. Alright. Still haven't hit any extremes yet. What the hell? What the? Alright. We're back on a PARR. 3-finger. 3-finger grip. And a 3V set. Okay, so. It's a 5-3-8. Easy 8. Alright. So another 210. Still not hit any extremes. Wow. Alright. Kissing threes, 6-5, 5-6. Alright, looking for 4. Dice roll. That's a 4-6-10. Alright, good hit. Got 150 on there, that gets you 300. Alright, with that, we're gonna regress our bets here. That's about as far as I would want to take that bet there. Regress and go down to 160 across and try to extend the roll. Alright, 4-6-10. Alright, we're back on par. Okay. Go to 02363. 3V set. Alright. Base zone. It's a 2-4-6. Easy 6. We are switching between style of tossing. Wouldn't recommend it for anybody. This is just something I'm trying. Come on, bugs. Good. If it works out here at home, maybe it might work at the casino. Who knows? We'll see. Anyhow, that's the game plan. Take 6 to 60. Then reset the hot 6. I still have not hit any extremes yet. Wow. My chopper shot, which is set to a kissing 3, 6-5-5-6, is supposed to be focused on the extremes. Think so. No, let's focus on a 3-4-7. Son of a. Okay, yeah, we sucked on that. 3-4, we out. Definitely gonna have to work on my crapless crap game. Shit. This 6-5-5-6 set normally is a killer and crapless crap, but alright. Let's go extremes 100. All the extremes covered for 25 each. And back up on the ATS and our pass line 10-10-10. Yeah. I don't want to change the set. Don't want to change the set. Alright, I'll give it a shot. The bugs are out. Alright, let's go to a 6-4, 4-2. Fun to come out. Here we go. Face out. 2, 4, 6. Wow. Select the 6. 2, 4, 6. Alright, I'm just gonna stick with this. Let's just stick with a 3V on the PARR. Face out. 6, 1. Alright, we got caught that time. We got burnt. Son of a bitch. 6, 1. Ouch. Ooh. Okay. Let's try this again. Trying to blend two different style of tossing into the same session. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're resetting the table. It's in the 850 to reset the table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 50 bucks change. Actually, 60 bucks change. No. And then we got to reset extremes. So yeah, it's like 950. Ooh, crapless can get very expensive. Well, don't have to be this high, but I'm playing it that way. So, alright. Yeah. What just happened there? I know where that 6-1 came from. Alright. Alright, here we go. On the come out. Back to the cross sixes. Face out. There we go. About freaking time. Aces. Alright. And I'm supposed to be up on that whirl. I forgot to put my whirl bet down there. That's supposed to pay, that's going to pay another 70 bucks after resetting the pass line and all that. And we're going to press the whirl to actually, no, hold up. What am I thinking? Can you have a whirl? You can't have a whirl on the, I don't know, is there a whirl on the, no, I'm thinking, damn, I am fucking this all up. I guess on the crapless crap, you wouldn't have a whirl. Because, that is now the point. I mean, I guess you could. I don't know, fuck it, we'll play it out and see how it goes. Alright, well, we get 150 for that. I know. Would they have a world bet on the crapless crap? I ain't even thought this thing through. And I didn't put that in. 1, 2. Not 1, 2. But, what am I thinking? Alright, 2 is the point. Damn, I am all over the freaking map here. But we was working our extreme, so we get paid 150 on that. That's a good thing. You know what? I'm not even sure about the world, so I'm just gonna pull the world bet down. I gotta research that. Haven't thought that one through properly. Alright. Sticking with our cross sixes and the pot shot. Face out. It's a 358. Easy, eh? Alright, okay, 210. Back up on the hard 8 for 5. Okay. Didn't put the 358 in, of course not. Alright. Sticking with the cross sixes. Alright. Think so. Mother. 6-1. Ouch. Shit. Did not recoup. Okay. 6-1. That's not good. Alright. Gotta go back for another 6. Shit, let's just call it 1,000. Call it what it is. Because we gotta put $100 up for the extremes. Okay. Ouch, 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 ouch. Alright. Back to kissing threes, 2662. Alright, here we go. Think so. Alright, we got a 6, 4, 10, 10 in the end. Select the 10, 6, 4. I'm going to go to a proper 2V, 2, 6, 2, 4. Hello. Alright, we're looking for 10. You're going to toss the PARR shot. Think so. Alright, looks like a 459 Nina. Alright, 210. Still ain't. Alright. I'm not going to dwell too much on the extremes. I just need to work on that. Alright, kissing threes. Here we go. Back to the chopper. Get to the chopper. Think so. Right, looks like a 6, hard 6. Alright, this can get us 210. Rack that and another 50 for the hard. 50 for 5. And press the hard 6 to 90. I mean to 10. Thinking pays 90. Alright. Sticking with a cross 6 on the PARR shot. 2 6 6 3. Face out. Right, looks like a 4, hard 4. Right. That gets us a hundo. Let's press the 4 and 10 to 100. Press the hard 4. Hard 4 and 10 pressure. Rack a quarter. Alright, back to the kissing threes. 2 6 6 2, and the chopper. Face out. Looks like a 3 5 8. Easy 8. Just another 210. Back up on the hard 8 for 5. Alright, back to the PARR shot. And cross 6, 2 6 6 3. Think so. Midnight boxcar. Okay. We got a midnight. Alright. Back to the chopper and kissing threes. Think so. Ah, 5-2. Son of a bitch. Ah. Okay. Ouch. Shit. 5-2. I don't know, what was my out? I was going for 5 hits and regress, did not get there. So, didn't make any money on that roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, and we need another 4. Ugh, going the wrong way, Sarge. Damn. Son of a bitch. Okay, yeah. Alright. Let's stick with it. Alright, reset everything. Alright. Alright, sticking with the kissing threes. Alright, working the extremes. Okay, so 369. Select the 9. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna go to a 3V. Put a quarter turn on the top die. On the left die. Like so. Alright, 549. It's a front line. Okay. Just mark it in white. Collect 210. Plus 30 for the pass line. Alright, not bad. Good start. Alright. We'll go on the come out. Face on. 369. Slide it back up. Alright. Go into a PARR shot. Quarter turn, the left die. Quarter turn away from me. Face on. Alright, we got a 5-6. Mid-mo yo. Okay. This is crapless. What the hell? I get paid 75 on that. Yes. I'm forgetting what the hell I'm doing here. I pay 75. Good hit. Alright, put 50 in the rack. Press the yo to 50. Sticking with the kissing threes. Like so. Alright, 369. It's a front line. Did I put the yellow in? Yeah. Okay. 210. And 30 for the pass line. Alright. Good hit. Alright, so on the come out, I like to see what my chopper's doing, so we're gonna stick with the chopper on the come out. Especially since we're trying to hit some extremes. 6-5-5-6, kissing threes. Like so. Alright, we got a 1-5-6. Light up the 6. we go. No, throwing a 3V, quarter turn, top die. Face out. 639. Right. Not the best of toss, man. Pawn and a 9. 210. Alright. Six, 5, 5, 6. Kissing threes. Alright, looking for 6. Face on. 2, 1, 3. Oh, 2, 1, 3. Yes. That's 70. I'm playing crapless crap. Jesus. Alright, that pays 75. I guess. Press the 3 to 50. Did I put it in? Did I put it in? Yeah. Damn. Ugh. Oops. Two, 1, 3. Alright. Back to the PARR shot. Alright, looking for that 6. Face out. Ah, 6, 1. Son of a bitch. Did it again. Ah. 6, 1, and you're done. Alright. Did not regress. Shit. That's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah. That's gonna cost us another 1,000. Son of a bitch. I'm tossing decent, just not betting good. Really need to take advantage of what I'm hitting and regress accordingly. I'm just not doing that. What's that? A 5, 6, 1. Okay. There we go. Back on the come out. So let these cross 6s, because I am trying to focus on hitting the ATS. So why does that look so damn, that's deep? Something shifted here. Something shifted. Why the hell that shifted? I ain't touched it. Alright. Here we go on the come out. So alright, on the come out, we're going with kissing sets. No. Kissing sets across 6. We're going across 6. Alright. Think so. Alright, 2, 1, 3. Of course, was working the extremes. If you're playing crapless, you gotta work the extremes, so that pays 75, put 50 in the rack. 3 is the point. probably should have did this at regular craps before I went into oh, too late. So let's stick with cross sixes for the pot shot. There so. Alright, we got a 3-5-8. Okay, 3-5-8. Alright, that's gonna pay 210. Tell you what, let's do some pressing. Take that 8 to 3. No. Take that back. Let's just yeah. 210, we're gonna drop 30. Take that 8 to 420. Let's see if we can recover something here. Reset the hot 8. Alright. Alright, looking for 3. There so. 5-3-8. Good hit. I did not put the other 8 in, did I? The 5-3-8 before that, and another 5-3-8. Back to back 8. So that's gonna pay 500 for 10. Good hit. We're gonna rack that one this time. Reset the hot 8. Alright, we're back on par. There so. Alright, looks like a 10, hot 10. Okay, that's gonna pay 200 and 35. Press the hot 4 and 10. Okay, gotta press the you know what? Press the 4 and 10. 4 and 10 goes to 200. Alright. Think so. So 2, 4, 6, easy 6. Still not doing too good in the extreme department. I gotta just fucking work on that. Alright, get your 210, drop 30, take 6 to 420. Call it the Ed move. Alright. Alright. So we back on par. Think so. 213. That's a front line winner. Yeah. All right. Yes. Good hit. It's gonna pay 150. 30 for the pass line. Press the 3. 75. Alright, here we go. Working the extremes on the come out. Tell you what. Stick with them cross sixes. Don't change a thing. Alright, here we go. Thanks, so. Ah, son of a bitch. 4-3. Anything but that right now. Let's see. Okay. 4-3 in the come out. My extremes get wiped out. Ouch. Alright, extremes back for a quarter each. Ouch. Damn. Alright, let's do it again. So. Alright, we got a 4-5-9. Let's light up the 9. Okay. Back to that 3V. Supposed to be throwing 3V with a quarter turn. I think I changed it to cross 6. That's alright. So. So 1-3-4. Oh, that's a good hit. 200 gets you 4. We're gonna rack that. You know what? Let's press it 50 to 250. And reset the hard 4. Alright, looking for 9. Hey, son. Son of. Alright, 6-1. Okay. What time is it? 8:30. Yeah, we're gonna stop here. It's been a bloodbath. Left it all on the table. Of course, did not regress. So let's put in that 6-1. What was that? That was a 10 roller so far. 6-1 and done. Let's just pressing and pressing and pressing to the moon. Alright. Alright, not gonna worry about that. So our buy-in was 3,000. Yeah. Whew. Let's see what's the damage here. This was not a good night, man. Let's It's 1,000. 11, 12, yeah, 13, 14, 1,500, actually 1,500, 1,600, 1,650. So effectively we lost half our bankroll. I don't know. I believe tossing like this has potential. I just got to practice my ass off and really get it down. But I really got to work on some better sets, come up with some sets to hit some extremes, because I don't know, I'm not abandoning my kissing 3-6-5-5-6. However, just didn't produce too many extremes tonight. But that's alright. It's relative. It's relative for the night. There's just was trying a couple of different things, and then switching it up between PARR and the chopper. Interesting. Mixing it up a little. A couple of times almost hit the ATS. Almost doesn't count. So, but I'm gonna keep working at it, because yep, got a big day next week in Biloxi, and I need to get ready. Alright, this has been the Sarge getting it in on a Friday night. Yo, stay safe, my peeps. Sarge out.